Hi, my name is Markus and I'm a certified Notion consultant, and I would also like to start a new YouTube channel, which is really exciting for me. So yes, I don't really know where to start, but I would like to take you on a little journey with me, and where to start will be actually the Notion website today, because we want to go through what's changing here. They have a new landing page. And I just want to have a look at the product for 2026 and what's coming, what will be the outlook for this year, how will AI impact the work, and what mainly is changing in the tool. Because there's a lot coming, and there are a lot of new features coming this year. And I think we should start at the base, which is the website, and have a look at the functionalities that they offer. Then we start building up and signing up for a new Notion account. And from that point on, I would actually like to see, maybe you have some ideas about like the topics I could speak about, or maybe we could have some walkthroughs and build-ups and build with me's. I would also like to try out Twitch and some other kinds of webinars. And I think over the past 4 years, I've seen so many different ways to work with this tool, and it's by far my favorite one, because it is kind of like Lego, but for processes. And because of this, I'm able to have like a blank canvas and can show what my brain actually wants to do and how I want to work. And I think it's an amazing collaboration tool. So let's jump in. Here we are on the new Notion landing page. One workspace, zero busy work. I think that's a pretty cool slogan, but let's jump in. They have some overviews about like how the tool looks like, who's using it. Yes, OpenAI, awesome, blah, blah. I think, we should also, to be honest, I don't want to be too political here, but there are a few companies we will talk about, and especially when we talk about the influence of all this AI bubble into Europe and data privacy, all this stuff. I would really like to have an exchange with you guys, because for sure I live in Germany, and I think our view on data privacy is a little bit different, which is not always a good thing, but in general, in its cause, I think it's an amazing thing and really important for all of us. So let's jump in. Introducing Notion 3.0. I've been in San Francisco last year, and there was the first introduction of like the agentic AI, the future of collaboration, how you interact like with your little sideboard, a little bit nosy is a little bit like in Cursor. So the interaction with code you had in other tools, now is the interaction with knowledge. And I think it's absolutely amazing how we can build up a future based on real data, based on things that people really work on, and you work on, and maybe work on with your colleagues or clients, or all the ways that we try to elaborate. So it knows everything, it's personalized to you, interesting. So they go full into the AI landing page mode. AI meeting notes, pretty cool feature, to be honest. The enterprise search, depending on the tools you're working with, is pretty powerful. And roadmap, company, knowledge work. So this is still the part that you can click through it. It's basically, I go through it with most of my clients, like what kind of savings do I have, and I think you have some stories from clients you can go through as well. Anyway, what about the product page? So product is now totally focused on Notion AI again, agents, AI meeting notes, enterprise search. That's basically what we had on the landing page. Before, we've been more into the knowledge docs projects part, which I think is still the base of everything you want to build up, and what we at Blockbase Studio try to build. Because I will go into it in the future as well, but mainly, I believe in a framework where actions, knowledge, and goals have to work in a triangle with each other. Otherwise, a company or a team cannot be successful. The products also include some other tools, software. You have a calendar tool, which I think, to be honest, for me, it's even more important than Notion itself. And you have Notion Mail, which has a pretty cool idea of how mail should look like. It's not really there yet, but it's a pretty cool thing we will have a look into as well. So AI, again, solutions, startups, small businesses, enterprise, that's basically how my clients are positioned as well. You can go to have some other ideas about the use cases you can work with, resources, consultants, templates, integrations. Let's have a look in the templates. So that's basically marketplace. I would encourage you not to start with templates because of different factors. Most of or the main reason is actually overwhelming. I think Notion is super cool when you follow content creators, hopefully people like me as well, who have a specific mindset or build leadership, maybe we can say that. So there are pretty cool people out there. Marie Pauline, huge influence on me. Ben Borowski, Thomas Frank, Matthias Frank in Germany as well. Pretty cool dude. I've been fortunate to meet all of them and become friends with them. So I think it's always interesting to build on the brain and pick the brain of other people who work with the same thing. But also what I'm a true believer in build your own system. So I will go with you on this journey and show you what you can build with it. You can also have a look on the consultants. So we have Dave here, for example, and some other people I know. You can also have a look for me. It's pretty simple. Just go into Markus, Blockbase Studio, and then you can have a look at the templates we're offering. Right now, the only thing that's published is the meeting notes templates, actions, knowledge, and the OKR, so goals template, are in revamp and will be published soon as well. If you want to have a client call, give me a shout as well. So we skipped the enterprise part for now, but I would like to have a look into the pricing before we start. And mainly because the positioning of or the main focus now on Notion AI has a huge impact on what kind of pricing you should choose. In my opinion, the business is by far the best value proposition, and you can also have so many different integrations, API integrations. Notion AI, let's go into this another day, but it's really, really powerful. But besides that, just starting with Notion, the free workspace is totally fine. Let's have a look if the limit for building blocks is still there. Unlimited for individuals, so that's pretty cool. But you have limitation when it comes to collaboration, especially guest seats. So I'm always working with lots of people, or my clients as well. So 200 people are around the corner what I would say is necessary for a business, but it highly depends on the size, right? I have SMBs and startups in my client portfolio as well, so they can definitely grow with the tool, but because of Notion AI and the implementation, it just makes sense. You have all three LLMs in there. Just not paying for ChatGPT or Claude and just using Notion is, I think, a no-brainer, in my opinion. So we have the guest seats. Team Spaces is in here as well. What else do we have? Notion AI Core. Limited trial. So yeah, you have like some tokens, I think, and the whole pricing model of Notion AI will change as well in the future to 100% because like the whole market still needs to adjust. Right now, everything is sponsored by venture capital in the US, and yeah, from here you have definitely different modes, so we can jump into it and just have a look. So how about we start using Notion, and I will create a new account and then we go through that. All right, let's start with our new account. I will just have a new account with you as well. So we start on a free demo environment, and I just have my account in here. I think I got a verification code now via email. Let me check. This is the code. Here we go. All right, my name is Markus. We can have a profile photo in here. So these are already my accounts. We want to create a new workspace. Right, this is all necessary. Okay, cool. Then we want to have one for work. Who else is in your team right now? Nobody. And we will continue on the free plan. I already have the desktop app, so it doesn't matter. So let's see how the Notion setup works right now in free plan. I haven't been here in a while, so yeah, okay, this is how it starts. So we have some welcome page. To be honest, I think like most of this you can read through it. It has some AI prompting, build a project management hub, a new page. Cool. So you have some pre-filled stuff that you can do. You have a to-do list database in here. I have my Markus Space environment. We can invite members. So here, this is the sidebar. I'm not a huge fan of the sidebar Notion, to be honest. It kind of reminds me on like Windows 95 and like the idea of Explorer and Finder that we have. But it is necessary, especially for administration, to go through the space. So in here, let's actually start a new page for the beginning, and I call this one demo. For now, I will close the AI bot as well. Mine is Marvin in my favorite, my own workspace, because he's my favorite character from Hitchhiker's Guide Through the Galaxy, and I kind of like having my AI a little bit depressed. So these chatbots, you can interact with them. They're actually pretty powerful right now, so they can build stuff for you. They can basically do whatever you can or I can. So even for client work, I work a lot with Notion AI, not out of the box. So I'm not saying like build a whole workspace for my client, but I think it is cool to relate new stuff or fill out some demo content. Yeah, all these things that are actually interesting for like the start. But for sure, like I hope that I'm much more capable than this AI to yeah, build up an environment that is much better for clients. And I really want to go with you on this journey together, as I said. So let's have a look in what the settings are. You have the yeah, beginning. So in here you can have like all the support access activated. So if you have a ticket, they will ask you to do this. You can change your email address. In here you also have the appearance. I have mine to English just because it makes more sense for my work with the clients, and I think in work and gaming, to be honest, I think English is the better language, and one of the reasons why I want to do this YouTube channel in like German and English, because I think there are a lot of things that yeah, keep the language, and most of it is speaking. So we want to start the week on Monday, and I think for the beginning, the full date is fine as the standard, yeah, for the date format. And you can also, if you have the desktop app, which I would encourage you, I think it's much faster because of the caching, and yeah, you can say when it starts, where it starts, so what's your main page, should it be home, your last visited page, and you have also like some privacy settings down here, nothing really special. You can, yeah, to be honest, if you want to have your demo account or your private account totally hidden, you can do this here. You also have the notifications in here, which I think is really interesting and important, because you probably don't want to have email notifications. I don't. I get far too many of all my client pages, and I don't want to have any in here. But you can see, you can have them in Discord, or you can have them in Slack as well. This is the part for the meeting note block. So there is like a little pop-up when you try to record a meeting. We will go to that another day as well. And from here on, you can like check your connections. So if you want to have an MCP, or if you want to have some other connections in your workspace, you can also go in here. You need some, I think for the API, you need the at least the Plus plan. So we will jump in future videos for sure in my workspace or like in a paid plan, so that I can show you much more. But I really would like to have like a little deep dive in our next video, and like how we can start, what are public pages and stuff, and like go through the whole workspace in the beginning and how we can work with it, and what are the like the base structure of yeah, this Notion environment. Anyway, I think for the beginning, for today, I would like to stop. This is yeah, just like a little overview about like where I want to go, and we will build from this free account into yeah, some kind of templates. So the action template, for example, we will rebuild that one, the knowledge template as well, and the goal setting template, and from there on we can go further to, yeah, elaborate a little bit. If you want to fasten this part up a little bit and start right away, I will link my page and all the templates, so depending when you see this video, in the YouTube description, so you can check it out. Please be welcome to join our Slack community as well. I really want to make this a community project and not just like I'm a content creator and new YouTube guy. I really want to work with you and like solve your problems and solve the problems of my clients as well. So let's have a conversation about this, because in the end, I think it's not about the tool itself. It's about how we can solve our problems based on frameworks and processes. And even if you don't think about it, like we work in a certain way when you go in the morning in the computer. And I want to show you different ways how to use Notion, how to navigate through it, how we can, yeah, basically use these parts, the blocks in Notion, because everything in here is a block. I will go in detail into the next video, but for now, I hope you can start with Notion from this here. And if you have any questions, drop it in the comments. And I also have a form which I'm gonna show you in a second. And yeah, from there on, I think it's the easiest to go into the other videos. So this is the form. You can just write into it like whatever you like to know, and I have some prepared topics, so it's easier maybe for you to just choose, like, do you want to have something more about databases, or project management in general, the API, please be free to at your beginner level or like your experience level. So I know if you're a beginner or an expert. And please tell me what kind of lengths of videos you would prefer, because like I'm not really, I'm huge into deep dives. So if I want to know something, I go like obviously for sure into a 1 hour YouTube video. But if you are more like into short snippets and nuggets, we can do that as well. Maybe we have some like versions of like different demo templates and yeah. So if you have any additional ideas, go for it, or you can also opt into the newsletter. No bullshit, I promise you, and I think it will help you a lot. I would really appreciate if you help me with this form. I really want to make content for you, and I can't wait to start this journey with you, because I really think it's a community effort, and I love solving problems for you and my clients, and why not having a new place in the internet where we can speak and share about all this stuff. So yeah, join the Slack, subscribe for more. See you soon in the next one. Bye.